やったことないをそれないでさあフューチャーヒーロー走るんだ追い風を受けて
Alola everyone, Trayman1 here, and we're back with another Pokémon Sun and Moon anime review, guys. Today we're going to be covering episode 102, Alola and Alola, Brock and Misty. This episode was the return of Brock and Misty into the Sun and Moon anime. And there's one more episode in this little two-part arc, which will air on my birthday on January 6th. But enough of that, let's go and get right into the summary and my thoughts. The episode basically begins revealing that Lana and Misty have been talking. Basically, she's invited Brock and Misty to come and hang out with Ashley and others while they're on, I guess you could say, winter break. Because they are on a break, so yeah. Misty announced that she's here on a vacation because the gym has been quite busy lately. And that her sisters are actually going to be helping out at the gym, basically. So that's really cool to see that Misty's sisters are helping Misty. And Brock is here because he wants to further his doctor goals and basically check out an Alola and Pokémon Center, see how things are running. We end up going to a Pokemon Center, and this is kind of where we leave Brock for a while. Brock ends up staying at the Pokemon Center to help Nurse Joy with the injured Pokemon, while Ash and the others go and enjoy their vacation. And yeah, just sightsee around the Mele Island. Meanwhile, something interesting is going on with Team Rocket, where basically the boss is not picking up for their meeting. And basically, it is revealed that, since Team Rocket haven't been reporting any good news lately, because the last accomplishment I could say they made was when they got the Z-Ring in the Mimikyu MZ and stuff. So basically they realized, they've been slacking, so now they're going to be working harder to try and basically, impress the boss like good old times. And basically, since Giovanni was in the meeting, I'm thinking this is trying to show off. Maybe Giovanni's starting to plan Rainbow Rocket for the anime, because it's been interesting. Like, James notices, this is the time for our meeting, isn't it? They call, Giovanni's busy, so I do believe that they are trying to plan Rainbow Rocket or something similar in the Sun and Moon anime. We also get this nice moment where we go back to the pancake shop with the Alola and Raichu and see that the pancake race lady has finally gotten married to the guy. And it's just so sad for Ulu because he was going to propose. But yeah, we get a lot of nice moments like Misty meeting Moani, which is like, the one that was taking care of Litten. And we get to see Psyduck being classical Psyduck. The return of Corsola and also a good old Lana just kidding moment. And Mantine surfing for the first time with Ash in the group. We've seen Mantine surfing one other time, and that was basically with Eevee. Which also, the Mantine that Eevee met ends up returning in this episode, and it was really cool to see. I also like how they're actually doing this in the anime, because I really did want to see Ash try out the Mantine surf. It was a really cool feature they had in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I really do believe that we needed to see this happen once in the anime. Also, the music that they played in this moment was really nice. We also get to see many moves that are in the game being used in the Mantine surfing in this episode. Like the Primarina Twist, the Starmie 720. Ash goes in for this cool Magikarp splash, which I have to say, the animation in this moment, just this whole Mantine surfing part was simply amazing, seeing these moves get animated. It was really cool to finally see these moves get animated in the series. We also get to cut back a few times to see Brock and Nurse Joy at the Pokemon Center. And it's really cool to see, Brock is here progressing his goal and all, because we never really got to see him being a doctor at work, unless you count that one special at the end of Best Wishes, but that wasn't really too much. Like, in this episode, we get to see him full, just being a Pokemon doctor and, pursuing his goal. We seen that once at the end of Diamond and Pearl, of course, that one episode with the baby Pokemon. But it's cool to see that he's continuing that goal and, he's making it, he's progressing much further. Ash and the others end up arriving on that one island that Ash went to in episode 20, which I never thought we would see again, but surprise, we actually did. And he ends up looking for his buddies, the Alolan Executor, to have another great time with them. This was also the first time in the anime that Your Adventure, the opening, has played, in the anime. And I really did love that because I love the current opening. And I believe it fit really well with the scene of, the group having a good time together. After they finish playing with the executors and stuff, we get this nice moment of Misty looking out into the sea and has a nice talk with Lana basically about how much she loves Alola, how relaxing it is, how she basically how she needed this type of break because being a gym leader is a lot of hard work, and you can't always just be working really hard all the time at the gym. You need a break sometimes. After that, Team Rocket end up attacking, and this is what I really love about this episode because this is really connected to episode 42, showing how Misty and Brock's battles really have helped the Sun and Moon group. Misty and Brock, when they battled the group in episode 42, they couldn't really hold their own. Like, they hold their own in battle, like, except for Ash and Kiawe, of course. But as for Lana, Sophocles, Mallow, and Lily, they really couldn't battle. Like, they didn't have a real battle, and they kind of all were almost taken out pretty easily. But from that day forward, Lana and the others, they had this talk. I remember doing the Solgaleo arc where they said, let's continue our training that we got from Kanto. And they end up doing that, actually. And now in this episode, we see how much they've grown. We see how much of an impact Misty and Brock actually left on the Sun and Moon group from episode 42 to now. Misty is witnessing how those battles that they had back then have left a huge impact on the whole Sun and Moon group and basically, help them to all grow and become much, much stronger. Also, I believe Ash and the group kind of overdid the attack because, oh my gosh, Ash went for a Z move, Kiawe went for a Z move, Lana went for a Z move, Misty Mega Evolved Gyarados and used Hydro Pump. Like, they really destroyed Team Rocket in this episode. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. And Team Rocket blast off again. And I actually have something to say about this as well. I believe that we will not be seeing as many Beware, grabbing Team Rocket segments from here on out because Beware is now taking care of his child. And I believe that this was a way to gradually, bring back the blast-offs and also, have it for where Beware can't keep Team Rocket forever. When it's time for Ash to go to Janae, Team Rocket will have to leave and, Beware can't keep doing this because she has to take care of her child. Now, I believe the episode's ending was the best part because when Ash and Misty head back home, Brock has a tent and is cooking just like good old times. And Brock says, since the three of us are back together, why don't we do this the right way, just like how we used to back in the day, which was really, really cool to see them all back together having a little, camp out just like they used to as the journey continues, basically pops up. Overall, I really, really, really do like how episode 42 and 43 connect to this episode right here, where it basically is a 60 episode gap, and it just shows how back then they couldn't hold their own. Even with battling Lucamine, they tried their best. They got a little bit of experience from when they battled with Brock and Misty, but they weren't really that good to fight off these Pokemon. But now with Lana having her Z ring and Z move, Mallow having a Serena, and just they overall have gotten better. Lily and Vulpix still need to work a little more. Hopefully Vulpix will evolve in the future. But other than that, Lily still is growing. She took down the totem Pokemon, not the totem, the Tyranitar. So this shows there still have been growth throughout the series, and that Misty and Brock's battles really did leave an impact. And Misty being here now really shows she's watching as the group grows. Basically, the battle that they had back then, and her being here now is just showing how Brock and Misty left an impact on the Sun and Moon group. A really, really good one at that. To where all the Ultra Guardians taking out Ultra Beasts now. So it's really, really cool to see that. And while it does seem like Brock and Misty will be leaving after the next episode, I really do hope that this next episode kind of leaves another impact on them like episode 42 and 43 did. Where in that one, they battled, they saw how, much training they needed to do, and they did that training, and now they're better. Hopefully, episode 104, I believe it is, will also leave another impact like this on the Sun and Moon group, to where maybe if Misty and Brock return near the end of the series, like to watch the league, maybe, they could show off how even stronger they've gotten since then, where Lily will now come back with possibly a Ninetales and a Z move. Sophocles may end up coming back with Vikavolt. So yeah, it'll be really cool to see that. Like, each character will be getting growth throughout the series. And that's because, Brock and Misty have helped them. They've inspired them to grow more. I really did enjoy this episode. It wasn't really a like plot heavy episode. It was more of a relaxed, chill episode with the big plot and the symbolism happening towards the end. I do believe that you all should check this episode out. This is a really nice episode. It's not like the last episode basically where it was just all, big destroyed Alola, which I really loved the last two episodes. They're really nice. This is kind of a settling down episode right after those two episodes, so it was really cool that we got this. In the comment section down below, let me know what you guys thought of this episode. This is the last video of 2018 going into 2019, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoy. Happy New Year. Treyman1. Peace out.